Once upon a time, there was a very unusual legal case before the court in Hungary. I am László Zeke, and I was the counsel for the defendant in that case. My client is a prison officer. Among the charges brought up against him, there was a rather peculiar one. It said he had sexual intercourse with a female prisoner through the door of her prison cell.
Yeah.
In order to get to the bottom of this legal and scientific problem, first of all, let's just have a look at the famous drawing of the creative genius Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo made a famous, wonderful and perfect drawing about the proportions of the human body. This drawing serves as a point of departure in our animation to illustrate the case. On prison cell doors, there is a so-called peep window. Through this peep window, the prisoner can be supplied with food and can be controlled by the prison officer. For the sake of precision, let's just consider the difference between male and female bodies. Now, let's see how to make love through the door of a prison cell. Is it possible or not? That is the question. Up-to-date scientific achievements help our work before the court. According to recent scientific research, the flaccid state, the penis of the average man, is 9.16 centimeters in length. Whereas the erected state, the penis of the average man, is 13.12 centimeters in length. Well, let's see the bearing of these findings in the mirror of the charges against my defendant. As a matter of fact, a peep window is built into the door of a prison cell at 110 centimeters from the floor. The problem can be demonstrated easily. According to the defense, any prison officer jumping high with his erected penis couldn't avoid the attention of his colleagues, with a special respect to the CCR cameras in the building. Let us point out that there wasn't any special equipment in the corridor, so the defendant had to solve the problem with his own means. According to our calculations, he should have had a 58 centimeter long penis. For a traditional sexual intercourse, the participants should have played further special tricks. Without lifting the prison officer, the distance between the participants couldn't have been breached, unless they stretched and bent the erected penis. But it seems absolutely impossible. In addition, the length of the stretched and bent penis should have been 116.18 centimeters. The above-mentioned facts are correct, only in case of a peep window opening to the right. According to the charges against my client, however, peep windows can usually be opened by letting them down, which means another extra 23 centimeters. The thickness of the steel door and the width of the tray that had to be breached over. Under such circumstances, anyone can see that a penis of at least 156 centimeters in length is needed for such a transaction. It is more than half of the length of the penis of the absolute Guinness recorder blue whale, which has 240 centimeter long penis. As we could see, about 50 cm long penis and about 250 cm tall prison officer is needed to absolve the facts of the case of the charge. Now, the tallest man in the world is 251 centimeters. And there is a gentleman, namely Long Dong Silver, whose penis is more than 50 centimeters. So, theoretically, it is possible to make love through the door of a prison cell. However, the law of court accepted the arguments of the defense and acquitted my client.